Hey there, my name's David. On this episode, I want to go over the first step to a weight loss journey. I know quite a bit about this. I've lost 100 pounds myself. So when you're having a hard time getting started, the best thing to do is anything. So there's different aspects here. We have our diet, our workouts, our mindset. So pick any one of those and do something. And it could just be the smallest step whatsoever. It doesn't matter what it is. So for example, workouts. So say you don't want to change your diet, you're too stubborn. Fine. Okay, so how about your workouts? Go find those running shoes that are, got cobwebs all over them in the closet. Pull those out. That's your first step. It's not even going for a run or a walk. It's just pulling those out. And then now go for a walk. Like you work your way up. Or if you want to go to the gym and you feel comfortable doing that, a lot of people when they're fat, they don't want to go to the gym. I was like that. I felt embarrassed. And some people, they don't care. That's fine. Get to the gym. Do anything. Do some stretches. Look what other people are doing. Copy them. It doesn't matter. Just do something. You need to move a step towards your goal, which is losing that weight. So if it's, say if you can't get to the gym, you're too lazy, you don't want to do it. That's your excuse. You're just like, I'm just too lazy, I can't go to the gym. Okay, then your diet. With your diet, you're going to lose more weight. It's just a fact. Your diet accounts for about 80% of your weight loss. The workouts will do more toning, so you'll look better, without clothes on. That's kind of the breakdown of weight loss. But working out will definitely speed it up. So for your diet, you can just pick one item that's incredibly unhealthy. So say you drink 3 cans of Coke or whatever it is, Pepsi or whatever a day, then cut that down to 2 cans. And the next day or 2 days later, cut it down to 1 can and then none. And then swap it out with one of those zero calorie things sweetened by stevia or something like that. Don't switch to Diet Coke. You don't want aspartame because it's a neurotoxin and it'll mess up your brain. But there are ones that are better, but they're still not great. So it means, switch it out to something else and then get rid of those altogether and just start drinking lemon water. And then you just drink water and lemon water and that's it. Maybe you put fruit juice in the middle there. Fruit juice obviously still not good, not paired with fiber. Anyways, I'll get me going on a tangent with this. But so yeah, and if it's you can't do your diet, you can't do your workouts, you just can't get started with anything, then you need to start with your mindset. You need to get your mind right to reason why you want to do this. And this is often a lot of people's problems. They can't lose weight because they don't have the mindset dialed in. And anyone can change their mindset. You can change it just like that. For me personally, there's a point there where I'm very good at analyzing myself. And so I just look at myself in the mirror and I just be like, you are a fat loser. And that's what I would just say to myself, just to get to myself, to push myself over that edge where suddenly the suffering was too much. When it comes down to it, if you want to lose weight and you haven't lost the weight, it's because you're not suffering enough. You need to suffer to a point where it's so unbearable that you will do something about it. And that's really what it comes down to. Now, you don't want to wait until life hits you so hard where the suffering is so bad that you can barely even handle the suffering in your life. You want to push it, at least in my opinion, if you're suffering with it, but it's not enough where you're still spending 3 hours a night watching Netflix and you're still eating those cheesecakes once or twice a week or whatever it is, then push yourself in the suffering aspect. Make yourself suffer a little bit more. I don't know, some people might disagree with me, but this is what I did. I just said, you're a fat loser. You're a loser in life. You're fat and disgusting. And I would say that to myself, not all the time, because you don't want to bash your brain in all the time with this mental jargon, but you do want to push yourself to a point where you snap and you're like, that's it, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to lose the weight, I'm going to start making the habits, I'm going to start getting up early in the morning, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start eating healthy. And so if you can push yourself to a point where the suffering just tips over that edge where you actually start doing stuff, then you'll actually start getting progress. And then once you start getting that snowball rolling and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and the momentum starts happening, then you won't be stopped. See, when you start getting weight loss progress, the pain of going back to where you were becomes too great at some point where you won't do that. You won't give up your, even if it's the start of your routine where you're only running once a week on the weekends with your friend or something, and then it gets to a point where you're running 3 times a week. And then the fact, I run every single day, there's not a chance where someone was just walking by there. So yeah, there's not a chance that I would ever go back to being that person I used to be. That fat loser that I saw in the mirror, there's not a chance. I would rather not live on this planet than be that guy. It's just disgusting. It's just so embarrassing to myself every day to see that guy. So you need to get to that point, push yourself, and be real with yourself. If you're obese, then say, I'm obese, I need to deal with this. Whatever it is, you don't necessarily need to call yourself a fat loser like I did, but you need to be real with yourself and then start pushing yourself in one of these areas. So for mindset, if you can't even get going with the workouts or the weight loss, or with the diet, sorry, then work on your mindset. You know, start putting good thoughts in your head, and that's as easy as going on YouTube, looking up like for me, William Hollis, Les Brown, Tom Bilyeu. I mean, you just look up any of these people, listen to their videos, and just get that in your mind. It's just, you need to set your goals. You need to like have achievable goals that you can push towards. Just dialing in the mindset is essential. You can also start by reading a book called Mindset by Carol Dweck. That's like one of the greatest books ever. There's an audiobook of it. Just listen to that. That'll be a fantastic start. If you can't, I'll link that up it's on Amazon. I'll link it up in the description below. But that's a fantastic start if you can't get going with anything with your weight loss. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of motivation to get out there and start chasing your goals. You might be wondering why I'm staying out in the rain here. That's because I'm doing 17 kilometers a day right now, and it's raining, and well, now I'm doing 17 kilometers today in the rain. So, you know, I'm out here chasing my goals, and I'm kind of on the final path of my weight loss journey here. So I've just got a tiny bit of fat to trim up. But anyways, hopefully this video helped you out. Be sure to subscribe here, join the family. Until next one, have a good one.